So, yeah, I mean, that was a great segue into really my next question, which would be why is the paving side of construction so essential to everyday life? And I'm not just talking about the contractors that are making money with it. I'm talking about the people that are using, what the end product of what you're selling on a daily basis.
Great question. And most people would probably think well, let me just put it this way. The driveway you have in front of your house, it could be concrete, it could be asphalt. But if it's asphalt, it was put down by a paver, by a machine that we make. Um, your daughter, if you took her to school today, what did you drive on? You drove on a road that's more than likely asphalt. And our machinery went through the build process to be able to put those roads down there for families to be able to drive on and get their kids to school safely. How about food for your grocery stores? The trucks going over the highways and the byways and trying to get food to the grocery stores so families can eat. That's the type of stuff that happens with asphalt equipment. We need, and asphalt equipment, it's pretty much a 24/7 job now in the industry. You'll see night work in congested areas. So if you live in a large city or a highway that they can't stop the traffic during the day, they'll do the work at night. So while you're sleeping, they're putting down a new highway for you to drive on the next day. So I take a lot of pride in that. I think a lot of the products we build go into making the roads that people use and drive on, and they make the roads safe. And you can see the job that your machine does right away when it does the work. It's just a good feeling to see, what comes through the machine is asphalt and how it lays down, and then you can drive on it right after.
Yep. There's some dirty, tough jobs involved in between, but at the end of the day, it's a very good uh, product or end product for everyday people.
I got another one for you there, son. Coming out of this winter, freezing and thawing, we had a lot of snow, ice, rain. What do you think is happening to the roads this spring from all this bad weather winter we've had? Potholes.
Potholes and just breaking apart, and
Yeah.
yeah, wear and
So
tear.
if your community, if your city, if your county, if your state has potholes, we actually make a machine that fixes potholes. And so that's the other type of thing. You can come to work for Leeboy and make a machine that fixes potholes for everybody.
Yep, and that can fix a lot of bad days too.
Amen.
Driving over a
Amen.
pothole and getting a flat tire. That's never fun. All right, so Dad, how long have you actually been in the industry?
This is my 27th year at Leeboy. And before that, I worked at an equipment dealership for 11 years that actually sold on the retail side to end users. So you add those two together, it's a long time. It's
A
in my
long
blood.
time. Okay. So it's fair to say that you've seen a lot throughout the industry over the past years.
Good and bad, ups and downs. Uh, when the economy goes down, it's bad. When the economy is up, it's awesome. It's a fun job. It's a scary job. It's night work, not being able to see versus doing it in the day where you can see everything. It's having a feel for the equipment versus having technology operate your equipment. So yes, it's like I said, the smell of diesel and the smell of asphalt makes me happy.
Awesome. So, one of the things that I want to ask you with your experience is what have you, from, let's just say, from the time you started until now, what has been the most positive change in the industry?
Wow. Um, that's a good question. I mean, a lot of people would probably answer equipment, technology, AI, autonomous, but I always like to go back to people. Um, I think people evolve. Um, I think our industry has, when you get into the construction industry, sometimes you work in the construction industry longer than you would in any other industry. For example, we have a local company here, um, two paving operators that are in their mid to upper 70s and still operating pavers every day. Most people have retired 10, 12, 15 years ago. But in this industry, I think if you're healthy and it's in your blood and you just love it and you get up and do it, because it's passion. And that's what I think. I just love the people that are in our industry, even the people here at work at Leboy. We're not a company. We're a family. We all rely on each other. We all know each other. We all help each other, and then we work together. So I'd have to say people.